Well, good morning, good people. It is Hump Day, and Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It is the NFL New Year at 4 o'clock today. 6 hours from now, the Dallas Cowboys will get an additional $18.9 million. And I've been really not knee deep with the players and things. I know we've signed several players and brought back, like we redid. Got Kayvon Turpin, his deal for 3 years, $22 million. Welcome, and such a great move. This morning, I had DMV gave me a call to check in on me and give us his condolences and things like that. And we got talking about what the Cowboys have done in free agency. For the most part, we haven't done anything different than what we normally do. And my conversation was about the money that we ended up doing. I'm not sure at the moment why we ended up doing Dak Prescott's flipping the trigger. If this is all we're doing. We ended up, I believe we've got $47 million right now in cap space. All of the signings that we've done, the extensions, Osa and Digazuas, getting Turpin signed, getting Solomon Thomas in the fold, and all of the Jonte Williams. All of those moves were all about $8 million. That's it, $8 million. So if you are keeping track, don't listen to the talking heads. They've been telling you that Micah Parsons, well, they freed up all the money to pay Micah Parsons. $47 million at the moment, plus 18 that's going to be coming this afternoon for the rollover, the money we didn't spend last year. You're close to $70 million. And that's even before you get money from Micah Parsons' contract. He will get his deal done. I know everybody's saying, oh, the Cowboys are taking their time. Why haven't they gotten done? He's actually in Dubai, as I pointed out last night. He's on vacation in Dubai. He was on the 50th floor. Did you see that? The 50th floor of that building with the pool that wrapped around the perimeter of the building. And he went and said, how long will it take me to go all the way around the pool? And it did the selfie stick and went all the way around the pool. He knows he's going to get paid. And for him, he knows that Myles Garrett getting his deal done and Max Crosby, that he's going to get his. So, here's the thing. This is what I said to DMV. It made no sense whatsoever to do Dak Prescott's deal. Because when you think about the $18 million that's coming right now, bam. You figure about another 12 for Micah Parsons, bam, that's $30 million. On top of the money that we have, had we not used him, would be about another $8 million. That's about $36 million. At the present rate, the Cowboys aren't going to get anywhere near $36 million. $36 million is more than enough to pay your rookie class and get an extension for Deron Bland and Tyler Smith. But you're going to have still the $40 million for Dak. In the end, I think the Cowboys, they're chicken shit. Literally, they're chicken shit to make a move. The problem for the Cowboys is we'll get excited about and say, oh man, he was a first round drafted guy. They get stuck in their heads what their draft evaluation was years before. But you know, we all go into a relationship, we start dating a woman and things. We don't date them because we think that they're going to turn into the person they turn into. We date them by the data that we had right then and there, right? We looked at her, she's attractive, she's talking nice game, she seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders, you know, I like all these things. You end up drafting her, right? But then you get into the relationship, and guess what? You find out, woohoo, she's a little crazy. Maybe she's really high maintenance, you know, where things don't always work the way you always wanted to. Maybe sometimes she is half-assed does stuff. And you realize after the time has gone by It's not what I thought I was getting. Right? Now I have proof on what that person is. And when we look at the guys that we bring in, we're still living back on the past of what they did and what we thought about them from college, not looking at the data of what they're doing on the field. It all points back to Law Nation. And Law was 100% right. Now, we got everybody who's going through and they're telling you why, oh man, this guy's going to be great for us. You know, oh, I like what this guy does here, this, that, and the other, to sell you that these things are great. And maybe that when we look at Jonte Williams, that he'll be as good as Rico Gathers. Maybe. But I looked at it and saying, he is over a half yard less per carry than Rico was. I don't know if that's going to be a markedly better move. More than likely, that is a replacement move. And that's exactly what Law said. Law had said, we never draft to complement. We only draft to replace. And say what you will about these guys that you're excited about and all that. Every one of these moves was tied to a guy that we just lost in free agency. None of these moves moved the needle for the team being a better team than we were with the other guys. They don't. Now, if this is, we're going to keep our powder dry, we're not going to spend all of our money on one or two big name players, but these are, we're going through and we're trying to get depth on the roster, and after the prices start going down, where the veterans start going around and not getting the offers that they want, that we're going to go through and we're going to try and get some real players. Okay, I can get on board with that. I can definitely get on board with that. But at the moment, it looks like we're not really doing anything different other than instead of signing our bottom tier free agents after training camp, we're just signing them early. And that's not going to be a formula to win. You look at Washington. Washington's making moves to be better. Getting Laramie Tunsil, that's a huge upgrade on that offensive line. Rolling the dice with Deebo Samuels, that's potentially an incredible move to help your rookie quarterback out, or excuse me, second-year quarterback, try and avoid the second-year slump. Now, at 4 o'clock today, it is the league year officially, and everybody has to be on the salary cap. The Rams had stated the day before yesterday that if they didn't get a trade partner, that Cooper Kupp would be released today. Nobody's going to trade for that contract. Nobody is going to trade for that contract. Now, Cooper Kupp put it out there that he wants to play for about another 4 years. And as he put it, people aren't there seeing the workouts and the film and things like that, that he is still a player that can play, that's going to play lights out, he's going to give you everything he's got, and so on. Shit. Damn. I would have liked to have gotten over. Big tractor trailer on the side of the road over there. Couldn't get over. It's the law. So we'll see if the Cowboys do go for Cooper Kupp. Of course, everybody's talked about Cooper Kupp going to the Dallas Cowboys as soon as he was going to be available. And that would be an upgrade. That, without a doubt, would be an upgrade. The worry, of course, is he has missed 5 games each of the last 3 years, so there is the question of health. So, Kayla, that's going to be the Buckies.
It smells like ass out here.
It's not me, but that's Bucky's. That's a freaking gas station.
That's huge.
You see all the towers and stuff. It's Bucky's is supposed to open, I think, early summer. That is because we're out in the country and they're putting all the manure out on the fields to fertilize the fields. My daughter says it smells like ass out here. It might be the Cowboys. But hopefully we do something here because fans, you ain't happy. I ain't happy. I ain't happy. So there you have it. And as you can see, as always, I seem to be always on the road right now. We got Leroy finally knocked out, and we got the smell of ass in the air. Other than that, everything is hunky-dory, and we'll keep you up to speed with anything that breaks with the Dallas Cowboys. But we never do anything big anymore. Peace out.